Carlton Town TV, sponsored by Aerocom UK. I'm here with Mark after what a victory against Nuneaton today. How are you alive still after that much time?
I don't actually feel like I am. I think, in all honesty, I think it's probably the longest 45 minutes in living memory. You've had to say fair play to the lads. To a man, they've dug in, they've given everything they've got. They've left nothing not on the pitch. Everything they've got is on that pitch. And come on, we deserved it, didn't we? I know they put us under a bit of pressure, but it was. There was a. I don't know how to word this, but not a great performance from the referee. And he actually put them back in the game, and then he gave them a penalty that never in a million years is a penalty. Fortunately, they missed it. So maybe we had a bit of luck today as well. But what performance from the lads! Absolutely to a man, they've been outstanding.
It definitely was a game of two halves. Like you said, that last 45 was dragged, but first half was definitely 45 minutes of phenomenal offence, resulting in the two goals, and then stalwart defending in the second.
Oh yeah, well they're a top steps 3 side. I know the results haven't gone their way recently, but they'll be in and around the playoffs come the end of the season. You can see that they're a good side. They've got a lot of experience, a lot of ex-pros. So there's always going to put us under pressure, and we've got a lot of young lads. Let's be honest, we're playing step 6 last year, and now they're playing at Nuneaton. So obviously they're going to put us under pressure, and we've got to stand up and be countered, and they have done. But they're a good side, and we've matched them today for periods, and we've soaked it up in other periods. But Felix has been outstanding in goal. But I don't like singling anybody out from that, because it's just unbelievable performance from everybody.
Without a doubt, like you said earlier, nothing wasn't left on the pitch. They ran their hearts out. I'm pretty sure the legs were falling off by the end of it, right?
Yeah, we've got people running on empty, but we couldn't make no more subs, which is a farce, isn't it? Because when we get to the first round proper, or anybody who gets to the first round proper can make 5 subs, but you can only make 3 today.
Talk me through the 2 goals, because, like I said, first half was phenomenal offence. What a cross!
The first goal. It's Lewis has put in an unbelievably superb on-point cross, but Sarge is just completely unmarked. I mean, it's a great header, and the moment it hit his head, you knew it was going in. But they weren't looking at that and not be very happy. It's just complete free header, and we'd be going crazy if that was us. The second goal was just typical David, isn't it? Yeah. We're screaming at him to keep going and keep going and keep going, and he looked like he wanted to stop, but then he got there, didn't he? And he just nipped in, and he showed a bit of composure as well to finish it off. I think it's very disappointing that the referee wouldn't allow us to make a substitution. And they scored from it while we were still trying to make one. But that made it interesting for second half, didn't it? We don't want to be boring, do we?
Well, yeah, it must be entertaining to watch Carlton. I'd rather my heart was more stable though. Yeah. The penalty, obviously, we can go on about the ref repeatedly, because questionable decisions at times, but must have had your head in your hands at that point, because obviously penalty, you're thinking 2-2 and momentum's with them, right?
Yeah, and that was the problem. I think if that goes in, it's a different second half. I think justice was served, because there's not a chance in hell it was a penalty. I mean, my head was in my hands, just the fact that he gave it in the first place, and I don't, even their dugout was laughing. So that says it all. It's the referee. It's some of the referee's performance up today, and I think we won the game despite the referee more than anything today. But what a performance from the lads. Let's not take nothing away from them. Yeah. They deserve that.
Talk to me about how much this means, because this is huge in Carlton's history. Realistically, it's huge in terms of the project that you and Tommy have built. I mean, obviously, Tom will tell you that we've had some great moments as a club. When he was here last time. As far as I'm concerned, this is as good as it's got while we've been here for these last 4 or 5 years. To come to a place like this with basically a group of young lads that we've just put together. 9 of them's playing step 6 football last year, and to win here, that's credit to the lads, that is, and I'm sure in Carlton's history it'll be remembered for a long time. Also, just to finish off, because I know the sun's in your eyes right now.
Yes, it is. Yes.
The support again today, fantastic. The amount of people that came down to rep the boys' flags out. How much does that mean to you guys?
Well, it means everything to us, to the players. I'm sure it does to the committee as well. I think we came here 4 or 5 years ago, and we've probably got as many going away as we had at home when we first came. So it's testament to where the club's heading and the direction the club's heading. And let's keep this run going, and hopefully we can see a few more coming through at the gates at home and away.
Well, the club's heading to the next round of the FA Cup, I believe. So congratulations, Mark.
We'll be looking at that draw on Monday, and hopefully we'll get a good one.
Yeah.
So.